Hello you guys, good morning. Welcome back to another vlog. If you're new here, my name is Kaylee. I just got out of the shower. I had a 6:30 Spinco class this morning and now we're here. I had breakfast, took my everything shower, which feels so good. We have officially entered a new month. I cannot believe it's already August, like literally speechless. So many fun things happening this month. Zach and I are celebrating our anniversary, which is so exciting. We also have a trip booked, which I'm looking forward to. So just a lot of fun things that I'm gonna take you guys along for. But I figured this vlog could be more of like a monthly reset just because, oh, guys, I don't know what's been going on, but I feel like I've been in a funk. Like, I don't know. There's like obviously some stuff going on in my personal life that I don't want to share just yet, just because it's just not something I'm ready to share yet, but nothing serious. Like, I'm fine, Zach's fine, everyone's fine. It's nothing about that. It's just in terms of just like what I've been putting my energy towards. Things have just been honestly stressful, and that's okay. Everyone goes through stressful periods in their life, and I feel like especially in your 20s, it's always a roller coaster of emotion and stress for anything. School, career, literally anything. Having a child. I don't even know, like just so much. But my face has been like so bad, just in terms of like the stress. My face gets like really irritated and red, as you can see. So when I get overly stressed, this is what happens, which sucks. But I did put a load of laundry in, so I feel really good about that. I really did a good job with my laundry this weekend. I think I did like 6 loads, I want to say. Like, I literally went to town, which always feels really good when you do all that loads of laundry. So I did that. So just kind of feeling like in the monthly reset mode of just kind of like getting back into my groove. You know what I mean? Like feeling myself again, all that. But I did want to share with you guys my hair routine, because I had a few DMs asking about how I do my curly hair routine, and because I washed my hair today, we're going to be doing it. Before we do my curly hair routine, I just have to put sunscreen on. I put Vaseline on my face. I don't recommend this if you have acne prone skin, but I have like really dry skin, as you can see, and because I've been having a flare up from the stress, I just use some Vaseline on my face along with a moisturizer and sunscreen. Like, that's it. I'm not putting anything else. I think my face just needs to breathe for the next few days, just because it's very sensitive right now. Like, I actually put a product on before the Vaseline and it was like literally, oh, like this too. My skin is burning because it's so irritated. Like, this burns. But I need to put sunscreen on my face, so I'm just gonna try and push through it. Does anyone else get this issue where their face is just like so irritated and inflamed and just like, oh, it just bothers me so much right now. Because it's obviously been super sunny, so I'm like, I need to put sunscreen on, but it burns so much that I really don't want to put anything on my face. I don't think I'm gonna do face makeup today just because of the situation. I might honestly just do some concealer and honestly maybe blush and some lip product. Like, I don't think I'm gonna do much for makeup today. I think honestly, if I give my face like 2 days of healing, I think it will be in a better state. So I think that's what we're gonna do. But anyways, on to this hair tutorial. I'm gonna share all the products that I use as well. So starting off with Amika. This is the Wizard. It's a silicone-free detangling primer. I'm using a travel size, and I repurchased another travel size because I do like to bring it with me when I do travel. And I don't think you need too much. Like, I probably put like maybe 5 sprays there and then 5 sprays here. This last one that I had lasted me like, I want to say like maybe 3 to 4 months. And the reason why I keep buying travel sizes is A, because obviously it's easy to travel with when I do travel and I can take it anywhere, because some of these containers, like, this is massive. Like, I can't bring that when I travel. So I do like to buy travel size things of certain things that I use consistently, because I also use this when I'm blowing out my hair. But my hair salon doesn't sell the big version of this. They only sell the small version. So I just honestly haven't gone into Sephora in a while and had the chance to like buy the large version. So that's why I keep buying the small version. But honestly, it lasts and it does the job. So I'm not like too picky about you know, not buying the bigger size. For a hairbrush, I just have this bamboo hairbrush that I have from MEJ. She's big, she's massive. I find like I'm able to get all my knots out, no problem. So love this hairbrush. I've been using it honestly for like the past year and I love it. And it's really easy also to like take out any extra hair that's in the brush. And yeah, it's just like a really, really good brush. This is the product that literally changed my life. I'm not even over exaggerating. The Way Curl Cream. Guys, this stuff is incredible. I bought a second bottle because it just works so well. You need to take a lot for each side. So that's just for one side, okay? Like it's a lot of product, but trust the process. I followed a lot of TikTok tutorials and all that on how to actually do this. And this is what the girlies say. You need to put a lot of product. So I just kind of spread it across my hair from the ends all the way up to the root. And it's gonna feel like really creamy, like kind of gross to be honest, but just know that it's gonna do the job. Then you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So I'm taking again a lot of product. Okay, so once the product's all in my hair, I then take my mousse. Also, look how extra this mousse container is. Tresemme sent me this with my name bedazzled on it. Obsessed. Oh my god, there's my washer now going up. I had my dryer go up, now my washer. The frickin' song. Does anyone have the song on their washer and dryer? It's just too much. It's a little extra, I will say. Anyways, back to the point. Mousse. Again, decent amount of mousse. Then you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna spread it across your hair. And then this is when you scrunch, okay? You're gonna scrunch everywhere. All. And you wanna like hear the scrunch too. I'm gonna add even a little bit more just because I feel like I didn't get that much like under my hair. That's perfect. So now we repeat the whole thing on the other side. All right, this is the after. This is how the curls are looking. You could diffuse this if you have a diffuser. I do not, but the whole point of me doing this curly hair routine is because I'm trying to avoid putting heat on my hair so it's less damaging. So usually I let it air dry for like 2 to 3 hours, and then yeah, usually at like the 3-hour mark it's pretty much fully dry. But yeah, so I'll show you guys like what it looks like throughout this vlog of kind of how it turns out once it's fully dry. But you're gonna love it, especially if you're a girl that has like frizzy wavy hair like me. Like I do not have like ringlet curls. Like this really does give me that curly vibe that I want by doing this hair routine. So don't think that I have like naturally really curly hair. Like I absolutely do not. Like it air dries really frizzy and just like really gross waves. Like it's just not, it's not it. So actually sticking to like a curly hair routine of giving that like wavy curly look is like definitely something I recommend doing if you're struggling with your natural hair. So this is how we're doing our hair for the day. I'm gonna put on a bit of concealer and some blush, figure out my outfit, and then we're gonna make a coffee. Okay, quick little outfit of the day, even though it's literally nothing special. I'm just working from home today, but I know you guys like when I show my outfits, so I just figured I would share. This is probably the best tank top I own. It's from Crop Shop Boutique, and I just love it because it's a workout tank and it has boot pads built into the tank top, which I love. I also just love how it's like a halter neckline and then just a racer back. But I grab for this tank top every single time. I just want to like throw on a white tank and it's so good. And then I'm just wearing black capris because obviously capris are very in right now. These are from Revolve, I believe. I really want to get the workout pant capris. I know CSB is doing some. Honor Active also has black capri workout pants. I just feel like it'd be really comfortable to wear around the house and yeah, just honestly to workout classes as well. So this is my outfit for the day. I'll probably just wear flip-flops when I do decide to leave the house today, but we do have to get the podcast edited. That's my job for today, along with editing a TikTok, Instagram reel, posting Instagram stories. You guys get the gist, but that's kind of the agenda for the day today. But let's quickly make a coffee. I'll actually share my coffee recipe currently because I have changed it up a bit just because I am trying to get some dairy into my coffee routine. I almost thought I didn't have any of the pods that I typically have. I thought I ran out, but I forgot that I actually just bought 3 extra sleeves. So thank goodness we're good. For anyone wondering, this is the Nespresso Barista machine. I absolutely love it. It's with the Virtro pods, and the pod that I've been obsessed with for, I want to say like the past like almost a year, to be honest, is the Active Vitamin B6. I also just recently discovered another pod that I like that I don't have anymore because it was one of the pods that were in like the variety pack that you get when you get the machine. So we'll let you know the name of it. I think it's called the Alicio, I want to say, but I'll let you know when I order the pods, and then I'll show you guys in another video of what they are, but they're also really good. It's just a single espresso shot, where this is a double espresso shot. And then for the honey, I just use the Kirkland honey from Costco, and I honestly just put like, I don't even know, maybe like a tablespoon, like I would say that much. And then I'm also gonna add some sea salt because I find this just tastes really good together. Some days I'll add cinnamon, but today I'm just not gonna do that. I'm just gonna do honey and sea salt, and now I'm gonna brew the shot. I'm just gonna add some oat milk. And then the milk that I'm using today is the organic, partly skim, lactose-free milk. That is 2%. Again, starting out small just because, again, just trying to introduce it. I don't really like this brand of milk, to be honest. I'm not going to recommend it just because I personally don't like it. But when I do find a dairy milk that I like, I will recommend it to you guys. And then I'm just pouring the double espresso shot in. And then I'm just gonna add my glass straw, mix it up. And that is my everyday iced honey latte. We'll do a little taste test. Oh, so good. I swear it's the Nespresso pod that I use that makes the huge difference in the taste. So if you haven't tried the vitamin B8, trust me, it literally tastes like vanilla almond, and it's just so good. I'm obsessed. I am now gonna get my work day started because it's almost 10 o'clock and I want to obviously get the podcast up. So usually it takes me about like an hour or two to edit. But before I do that, I want to talk about goals for a second, because on the podcast, I feel like almost every month, and if you're a podcast listener, you can probably hold me accountable to this, but I usually try and talk about my monthly goals for a new month, because I think setting goals on a monthly basis just kind of creates that motivation and drive for yourself. And I feel like there's a lot of people that might struggle with that. And I think when you have goals set for a month, it just kind of creates that motivation to complete the goal and want to have that reward in the end of getting to that consistent routine or getting into that consistent just flow of things that you want to do for yourself. So it could be literally anything. A lot of the goals that I talk about are goals that are really about becoming a better version of yourself. So it could be, getting back into meal prepping. It could be walking more. It could be waking up earlier. There's so many things that you can think of that you'd want to create a goal for yourself. So for August, I definitely want to continue meal prepping, because last month was the first month of getting back into that, where I prep my proteins for the week, have it all throughout the week for my lunches. That was something that I haven't done in a very long time, and I got back into it, and I'm really proud of myself for doing that for the month of July. So I really want to be consistent with that throughout the month of August. I also want to continue my early morning routine of waking up early and also getting my walk-in. That has been so enjoyable, and obviously summer is slowly coming to an end, which is so crazy. And I know I'll definitely keep up with it in the fall, but I do think by October, November, it's going to be a little bit harder just because it is going to be very dark outside by 5:36. So, which is usually when I go for my walk, is usually around 6 o'clock. So I definitely think it's going to be harder to do that. So I just kind of want to enjoy the last few months of my sunrise walks, and along with just like my sunrise mornings. I hope to be consistent with the 5 a.m. morning routine throughout the winter as well, but we shall see. I'm just listening to my body and just kind of seeing what works for me. I'm not going to force anything. I just kind of like want to be consistent with doing things that make me feel good. And then another goal, which is something that I honestly have been slacking, and I think this is very common for people to kind of get out of routine of certain things that they used to do consistently. And one thing for me is obviously summer gets busy, work gets busy, all that. So I honestly have put my planner and journaling aside for such a long time. Like, I think the last time I was consistent with this was probably, I want to say May. Like June and July, I was really not using this planner at all, which makes me sad. Like, okay, here we go. June 3rd. Okay, we were consistent throughout June. Okay, yeah, June was the month that I stopped doing it. And then we go from June to July 7th, and then I literally did not do it for the rest of July. So this just goes to show that it's okay that if you fall out of a routine. So now I'm making it a goal of mine for August to get back into my journaling routine. This is the wellness planner that I launched in the beginning of this year, and I know a lot of you wanted it to be restocked, but unfortunately we are not restocking it. This was a really hard decision just because I know a lot of you guys wanted the journal, but it was just a one-time collab kind of situation with the owner, and I'm so grateful that I did it because it was a really fun collab. But the brand does have still a lot of amazing planners and journals that I highly recommend. I will link her Instagram and her website down below if you guys are interested in purchasing one yourself, but the quality is just really, really good. It's actually a Canadian company as well, so if you're based in Canada, it's really nice to have a Canadian company that you can support. So I've been really trying my best to really support Canadian businesses, and of course always supporting like other businesses as well, but just Canadian specifically just because I feel like it's obviously close to home, so it's nice to support fellow Canadian businesses. And I know with obviously some of the tariffs and duties and all that, it can be an issue for some of us to pay that. So if we can obviously save money by supporting Canadian businesses, that's obviously a need. But anyways, I'm gonna do this right now, and then I'm gonna get my work day started, and then I will probably check in with you guys in a bit, maybe mid-afternoon, just kind of after my work time, just because I really want to focus on getting this done. And yeah, I'll touch base with you guys in a little bit. All right guys, it's been a little bit. It's currently 5 o'clock. I wanted to show you guys how my hair looked fully air dried, and it's literally so good. I'm so happy with how it turned out. It's more of like a wavy, curly situation. Leave my bangs, honestly, just like this. Sometimes I'll blow it out if I'm going out for like a dinner with this hair, just so the bangs look perfect. And I'll take a curling wand and just like curl them outwards. But obviously I'm trying to avoid heat, so we just let her look natural. And yeah, it's such a cute hairstyle for the summer or for like going on vacation. It's just like quick and easy. You guys saw it literally took me like what, 10 minutes to put the product in my hair, and then literally just air dried it. So that's that. But it's currently 5 o'clock. Zach is not going to be home tonight, at least not until like midnight, because he has 2 baseball games and he's going straight from work straight to the Diamond, and his games are kind of like back to back, but there's a break in between. So he has a game at 6:30, which will be done by 8:30, and then his second game I think is at 9:30, which won't be done till like 11:30, which means he won't be home till like 12:30 by the time he like drives home from the Diamond. So we're making dinner without him, but there'll obviously be leftovers for him for lunch tomorrow, which is great. Also, my face is so red, guys. Like, I hate this, but whatever, it's fine. Gonna make stuffed taco peppers because this is one of my favorite dinners to do, and it's quick and easy. I actually meal prepped taco beef for my lunches this week, but I figured just to make dinner really quick and easy, I'll just use this, and then Zach will have the extra tomorrow, and then honestly I'll probably just make something else for lunch tomorrow because it is a short week with it being a holiday this past weekend, so I don't really need the meal prep for this week. I kind of just made it because that's the kind of habit I've been doing, is just meal prepping every single week. So I'd rather use my meal prep for today's dinner because yeah, it's needed when the husband isn't home. I feel like the cleanup always just takes 10 times longer when it's just me, and I don't want to order takeout because it's literally Wednesday. I'd rather not do that. And Friday is Zach and I's first wedding anniversary. We have a pretty fun weekend planned of just like going out for dinner and then watching our wedding video for the first time, because if you've been following me along on Instagram, that you guys know that we haven't watched our wedding video yet. So it's gonna be really special just to kind of like relive the day through the videographer's eyes. And we're gonna do it on the projector screen in the backyard, which, oh my goodness, I haven't even told you guys about the backyard. I can't believe I forgot to tell you guys about the backyard, but I'll show you guys tomorrow just because everything's tarped. And oh my goodness, guys, the backyard turned out so good. I didn't really vlog the entire experience for here, but I am gonna show a lot of clips of just how we brought it to life. I filmed everything in that sense, and I'll kind of just explain detail for detail of, you know, why we chose these furniture pieces, why we chose the layout, all that. So I'll do that tomorrow morning because, as I said, everything's tarped, and because it's the end of the night, I don't really want to untarp it by myself without Zach here. So that's what we've been doing, is just tarping all the furniture at night. That way it doesn't get ruined and damaged, and we don't have like a hut to protect the cushions from the rain or any kind of weather. So we just tarp everything. And yeah, so I will do that tomorrow morning. I promise. I will show you guys a whole backyard update, renovation update, because you guys have been obviously joining along this entire time, and we spent the past 2 months working on this backyard, and I'm just so happy it's done. So I will make sure to do a big backyard tour and renovation update with you guys. Of course, there's a few things I'd like to add, but I've decided I'm not going to add it until next summer, just because we're already in August, and I just felt like it wasn't necessary to add those things right now, especially like plants is a big one for me. I'd like to add more plants in the backyard, but obviously because it's end of season, there's not really much available, and there's not really a point in planting anything. So anyways, that will be for next summer. But we're gonna make some dinner right now. I'm gonna cut up these peppers. The oven seems to be preheated, can't speak, which is great. I'm gonna munch on some of these lime tortilla chips while I wait for this to be ready. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, okay. All right, the stuffed peppers are officially done. I just topped it off with nacho cheese, and then in the ground beef, I added corn and onion. I like to usually add jalapeno as well, but the taco seasoning that I got was actually spicy, so I was concerned that it was gonna be a little too spicy. But I'm probably gonna have 2 of these. And then what I like to do is I make this homemade guac with just avocado, garlic, salt, pepper, lime juice, and then I think paprika, onions, and cherry tomatoes. So that's how I make my homemade guac. And then I like to also top it off with salsa. This is like my lazy girl guac, I would say. Like usually I like to add real garlic and a real lime instead of just like quick lime juice. But because it's a weeknight, I don't really want to cut a lime. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to go through the effort of doing like the best guac ever. This is just like lazy girl quick guac to put on top of the stuffed peppers, and then if I want to munch on some tortilla chips, I can do that as well with the guac. I'm also gonna have this soda here. I ran out of my poppies and I need to go to Costco and pick more up, but this is a brand that I actually picked up in the States when I went a few months ago. I haven't been in a while, but it's the Culture Pop Soda, and this is the orange mango lime flavor. So I'm also gonna have this with my dinner. Hello you guys, it is the next day. It's currently the afternoon. I spent the morning getting some work done, filming some content, editing some content, morning rituals, morning routine. You guys know the gist when it comes to my mornings, Pilates, all that stuff. I wanted to give you guys the backyard tour because I promised you guys yesterday that I would show you guys how everything is all set up. I took all the tarps off. Guys, this is truly my dream backyard. Like I'm so happy we did this. It literally transformed the space like no other. I'm gonna show you guys a before picture while my dad and Zach were starting off the deck, and then Zach, you know, just spent the last few weekends of June and July finishing it off himself. And I just want to share with you guys every detail of this entire backyard because it literally just exceeded my expectations. And Pinterest is literally the best tool when it comes to figuring out your vision. And that's what we do. Like Zach's usually the one that kind of executes it. I'm the one that kind of envisions how I want the space to look. And I feel like it's such a great team effort. Like we really do try and put both the effort in the projects that we try and bring to life. And I'm telling you, if Zach didn't work the career that he did. I feel like we could be on TLC just doing renovations or projects or anything like that, just because I have such a passion for interior design, and yeah, it's just like one of my favorite things ever to do. So I'm gonna give you guys a tour of where things are from, just kind of like the layout of the backyard, and yeah. All right guys, here is the backyard of my dreams. I cannot believe it. If you guys hear background noise, it's just because we have some construction going on from other homes that are around us. But couch and chairs are from Pottery Barn. Obsessed, literally waited 2.5 months for this, but so worth the wait. I did invest a lot of money into this patio furniture. I'm not gonna say it's cheap, but I do think this is a very timeless backyard furniture. I think we're gonna have it for a really long time, so I just honestly felt like it was worth investing in. Fireplace is from Home Depot, as I told you guys. Literally such a good find. I will link it if you're from Canada. I don't think it's available in the States, but I will link it for all my Canadian girlies. Plants and pots are from Home Depot. Umbrella is from Home Hardware. And then, oh, Freddy's chillin'. Olive tree is from Amazon. Pot is from this Montreal outdoor furniture shop. I can't remember the name, but I can try and link something similar. Lights, okay? Wasn't a huge fan of the aesthetic of the lights, but it is very practical at night, and the way we hooked them is just using those like drywall hooks. That way you can just like take it off without ruining the PVC fence. So the clips are just from Home Depot, and yeah, you can really use it on anything. And then our patio set here is from Wayfair. Honestly guys, I did not splurge on this at all. I honestly just bought this thinking that we'd have it for the next 2 to 3 years. And it's really cute. It does really match the aesthetics, but I wanted something in this material as well for the dining set. But I thought, you know what, maybe either next summer or the following summer, we'll invest in a better dining set. But I do think this one's still really cute, and I think it flows really nice. And the colors honestly just really match nicely along with the deck coloring. So all in all, I just felt like it met the aesthetics really well. And then the last thing I got was a bar cart from HomeSense. I literally just put random decor on it for right now, but I do hope to get like new decor next summer. It's just we already invested so much in this backyard that I just didn't feel like it was worth splurging on that. So next summer, that will be another project of mine, is to add new decor here. I say decor, but I really just mean like outdoor plates, outdoor cutlery, I don't know, just stuff that you would use for the outdoor space. The last thing is our barbecue setup. I like how it's kind of behind the couch. We got this barbecue mat, which is meant for the deck, so it doesn't actually ruin the deck. And then our barbecue is from Home Depot, but it works really well. It's kind of affordable, but I think the setup just looks really nice. So this is the final look. I'm literally so obsessed, guys. I think it matches the vision perfectly, if not better. And I'm just so obsessed with how everything came to life. A lot of you guys have asked me how we're protecting the couch along with the fireplace, and we do actually have all these tarps in here, including the barbecue tarp as well, for whenever we want to shut the backyard down in the evening. We've been doing it every single night, regardless if it's going to rain or not, just because we're concerned of, like, I don't know, animals getting onto the furniture or anything like that. And because it's expensive, I'd rather just do this every night as like part of my closing shift. So that's what we've been doing to just protect the cushions. I just came inside just because it's really hot out, but that's the backyard setup. I'm truly obsessed with how the vision came to life, and we worked so hard on it these past 2 months, and I'm just so happy with the way it turned out. So that is finalized, and if we add anything else, it will be next summer, just in terms of like plants and maybe, you know, like wooden deck plant potters, along with maybe like setting up a garden and all that. But again, we did so much already this summer that it's already August. I just don't feel like we need to invest more money into it. I'd rather save the rest of the stuff for next summer. But anyways, I came inside because I do want to do a little bit of a like monthly reset kind of situation in terms of like cleaning up the house a little bit. More so just like tidying up. There's just some stuff that I feel like I left out that I'm like, I should probably clean this. So I think we're gonna do a lot of vacuuming and just, again, picking the house up. There's just some things like my treadmill, just casually chilling there. Like, we need to put that away. So there's just some stuff that I wanna tidy up. So we're gonna do that. And then I do need to run out and run some errands. I need to make a few returns along with stopping at Best Buy. I wanna see if they have any good cameras out for my trip in 2 weeks. So that's the plan. right, the house is looking way cleaner than what it was. That vacuum and just tidy up was so freaking needed. I did just quickly put on a pair of shorts because we're gonna head to Best Buy along with the UPS store, and I'm gonna stop at my parents' house just to pick up some groceries that they got at Costco for me, just because anyways, they bought too much and they were like, oh, we'll just give you some. I'm like, sure, I will gladly take free groceries. When you're an adult and you live alone or like living with your husband, anything that's free, you take. Like always, like always appreciate free food. I will never say no to that. So we're gonna pick that up as well. But outfit for the day is these shorts are from a Goldie. They're the Aritzia Parker jean shorts. Literally the perfect denim short in my opinion. The size I'm wearing is a size 26, and this is actually a little big for me. Usually I'm a size 25, but I did go a size up just because I kind of like the bagginess of it, and it's more of like a low mid-rise versus a high-rise. And then I actually just got this tank in from Amazon. The whole Tank Air brand, which I'm sure some of you may have heard of on TikTok, was not spending $100 for a basic tank in my opinion. So this one was from Amazon. I will link it. I think it was like $30, and it's a really, really nice flattering top. The material is actually really nice as well, and it's a halter. So open back, you can tie it up at the neck so it could be as tight as you want. It came in like black, white, pink, green, like a bunch of fun colors. So I will link it for anyone that's interested. And then I'm wearing my Jeffrey Campbell flip-flops that I got from Revolve a few orders ago, which you guys know. But let me know if you guys want me to do like a summer favorites video, or if you think I should just move on maybe to fall and talk about maybe things that I think will be trending for fall. Would love to like tie that into a vlog somehow, just because obviously I love fashion and I love like finding things for a new season, or just like talking about things that like I loved that I bought, because I feel like that's really helpful for you guys in terms of like maybe you don't really know what's trending right now, or you know, maybe you're in need of just like purchasing something new and like would love my opinion on, you know, for example, like these jean shorts. I would say these jean shorts are one of like my favorite purchases of the summer. These flip-flops, also a great purchase. Honestly, this tank top too. It's a basic tank top, but I feel like I'm gonna wear this so much. So if you guys want summer favorites, I could do that. Or if you guys would prefer me just get to fall and talk about some fall stuff, I can, you know, do a little series of sharing some things that I think will be trending for fall, and I can start maybe early September or late August and kind of share things that I'm gonna be obsessed with for the fall season. So you just let me know, but I think that'd be a really fun way to kind of tie into the vlogs, because I love to shop. Obviously, I've been kind of on a spending pause for a bit, but I started to kind of slowly get back into it. I'm like in saving mode, but when it comes to a new season, I'm not. I'm gonna be splurging my money on some stuff for a new season. So I'm very excited for fall. It's gonna be so fun. And yeah, so anyways, let's go do this running around, because if I don't do it now, I won't leave the house. So we're going to do everything. All right, it's much later in the day. Went to Best Buy. They didn't have the camera I was looking for. But right now, I'm looking at outfits for the trip. We're gonna book some like last minute trains that we haven't booked yet for our European adventure in 2 weeks. Literally 2 weeks from today, which is so crazy. Zach over here just enjoying his child popsicle. Does anyone else's man eat children food? Like my husband. Tell me you ate those as a kid.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Start plank.
Hello you guys, it's been a bit. I went to Oxygen this morning, as you guys saw, and then was working this morning, headed to my parents' place, spent time with my sister, got a coffee with her, came back, and then did a bunch of just like European outfit inspo on Pinterest and outfits for this trip. So I think I have almost everything prepared. I feel like this always takes me a few days. Like I can never just pick outfits the first day when starting to figure out like outfits for the nighttime, the daytime. I feel like the daytime, it's not going to be that many day outfits, because I feel like we're going to be chilling by the beach more so than anything, just because the two locations that we're going to are more like tropical places. So not really like touring around wearing like day outfits. It's going to be more like nighttime outfits, and then you know, bathing suits and such, which I do not need to buy a lot of. I don't even think I'll be buying any bikinis, to be honest. Maybe like 1 or 2 max, but I'm not splurging on bikinis because bikinis are so freaking expensive, honestly. It's actually crazy to me. So I'd rather spend my money on cute outfits for the nighttime. So that's kind of what I've been trying to figure out. I am probably gonna pack and maybe order like 1 or 2 daytime outfits just in case, because I would hate to feel unprepared, but I could also just have like a casual night too and not have to dress up for every single night we go out. But anyways, we're getting ready today because it is Zach and I's wedding anniversary. Literally cannot believe that it's been a year today. Literally just soaking in like everything, just like looking back at the photos and the videos and just like cannot believe how amazing this past year has been. And it's truly been my favorite chapter yet of just being husband and wife. I feel like it still like doesn't always set in that like we're husband and wife, but I mean, we've been together forever, but I just feel like, I don't know, it's just been such a special year, and officially like having that title and all that has just been so magical. But he did get me flowers. I just got them from the front door about an hour ago, and he did so good. Like, it's so big that I can't even fit it in the whole entire camera. Like, I'm obsessed. So grateful for him, and I just appreciate the little things that he did, which was this. This is very sweet. So I'm actually about to get ready for our little date night. We're going to this cute restaurant called The Sterling. It's actually in a small town called Almont, which is one of my favorite towns to go to just because it's very like cozy and it's got a lot of like cute and different restaurants. So that's where we decided to go for our anniversary, just because I didn't want to go somewhere crazy expensive, just because like we are going on a trip in 10 days. So I'm like, you know what, let's just do something really chill. And then tomorrow night, we're going to watch our wedding video for the first time together in our backyard, which will be very fun. But right now I'm going to touch up my hair just because I literally did a really quick blowout a few hours ago, and do some makeup. And then, yeah, put my outfit together. I have 2 outfit options, but I'm gonna wear white just because I felt like it was fitting for the occasion. And I love wearing white because who doesn't love to wear white in the summer with a tan? So that's what we're gonna do.